Well, someone said, I ask if everything alright. I tell the brethren, no, everything not alright, and everything can't alright. Who want done this mask wearing bullshit in Jamaica? Who would fit dead, I go dead, and who not go dead just for just live? With either you intellectual fools trying to tell us how to live our life. You are so smart, why you haven't found a cure for cancer? You are both all out in a line and putting the Jamaican people in abject fear and driving us all to poverty. What have you done for all those who you have laid off and make them business close early? Jamaican people need to wake up. I'm done with the fuckery. Jamaican people need to wake up. But now we're no mask. A man no for mask no make for man. So hear this. And from September and January with the vote, I'm gonna fuck with the people them. Free my people. Free my people. Now. My love for you supersede all that this world has to offer. I will not join the other entertainers and trick you. I will not lead you down a path of destruction. I've always been sincere and true to you, my people. A lot of people are benefiting by touting and pushing my people down to a path that is totally destructive. Here in Jamaica, here in America, I don't care. My life is not mine. It has never been. So hear me, my people. While I'm here with you, stand up, you know. They taught you to love Michael Jackson. Then they taught you to hate Michael Jackson. They taught you to love Bill Cosby. Then they taught you to hate Bill Cosby. Don't you see that they have been lying to us for all these times? So why should we believe them now? Why? How ironic it is that this virus actually is more intelligent than man. It's like it move and follow in certain individuals wherever they go. My people, you better wake up because you go and find out. First and foremost, Jamaicans, you selling a vote, you know. And from when you selling a vote, you know, no sense. So anything can happen right now. Wise up and stand up on the last chance before you reach the precipice.
Millions of people dead from the Spanish flu. Now we come to our levels now and we say the same things them where Jamaican people don't know that a whole heap of the things where they talk about wear your mask. People that wear masks in a them time there because of the spread. And it's true in a them time they say it help. And it's not only that, there are other viruses that they take all of the world, pandemics that take over the world, that them show you about the mask thing, them show you about what them call physical distance and thing, and it work. It work. You understand? It never prevent you when we say people are gonna catch it. Yeah, but you say the mask help to lessen the possibility of you getting it and then eventually dying. So nobody is saying that you can't get it if you have on the mask. The chances of you getting it without the mask jump up sky high when you check it. So you will say now, I tell the Jamaican people say, when you hear yourself wear a mask and physical distance, it's not a conspiracy against the people. It's not plan them a plan against the people them. It's not plan against the people. It's something that is here with we and we need to figure out a way how to lessen it. And one of the ways of lessening it is to wear a mask. That is what it is. Anybody will tell you say you must wear a mask, they might come off a thing where they might tell you say, boy, right now, you go inhale carbon dioxide where you're supposed to breathe out. Well, you know, you what me have to say about that now. Because people are going like say they want to go against everything. You're in a plane until you put on your seat belt. You will and put it on. It's mandatory for wear your seat belt. I'm going to say that every week, you know. I'm going to say it every week. It's mandatory for wear your seat belt. Nobody don't like wear a seat belt. But them put on the seat belt. Helmet. A ride. It's mandatory for wear helmet, you know. And if them catch you without the helmet, when them choose to, them stop you and prosecute you. We must understand that this thing is not going to last forever. It's not going to last forever. This is something that happened in history already. It's not going to last forever. The inconvenience worth it to solve the problem, the situation. There's an inconvenience in wearing masks. There's an inconvenience about social, physical distance. But the long-term effect is that we will be back to normal life. Don't make nobody tell you say after this something else are going to happen and something else and something else for scare you. Anyway, we're going to come forward before the news. This is the Stepping Razor. Take down the music little. Yeah, we have to take down the music. Because it's a very important issue. And it gets a levels, you know, where it might cause an impediment in what is supposed to happen or not happen. So you're aware, say now. Hey, I can tell you something. I'm not talking for no government, you know. I'm not talking for no government. Me and them are no friend. You understand? Me and them are no friend. But me have intelligence. I mean, I follow no Trumpist, QAnon conspiracies where I load up American minds with whole heap of madness. And then it too, we all take it, the news, the way them call it, the social media from America, where American people are say, we come and internalize the thing. Listen to me now. You see this argument about control. Me dig deep in it, you know. Me dig deep in the control thing, you know. These things is not there to control the people. It is there to control the virus. What me say? These stringent measures that have been going on for centuries is not there to control the people. It is there to control the virus. And if we don't understand that, well, just do what you do. But trust me, don't come near me. Don't come near me. You see, we don't really understand about how people get controlled. Because when we look, the idea of controlling the people with this virus, it would have to be strained like how they would have sent a disease go to Africa. And you realize about only African people are catch it. This is not like that. This is like the whole world are catch this thing. 30 odd people in the biggest government in the world, the greatest government in the world, catch it in there. So it's not like say them train it like a missile for come lick certain people. When I say that there is certain things that you can do to lessen the problems, lessen your loved ones to sick. Nobody wants to see their grandmother, grandfather, or their children sick to the point where you have to help them. And there's something that you can do that has been proven over the centuries. Jamaican people don't know that because we have been fed these whole heap of arguments about why you shouldn't wear masks. People are talking about now the thermometer. People are against the thermometer now where the people them have at the supermarket. I said them might try to put something in your brains. What the madness is this? They might try to put something in your brains. It's a thermometer. They might use that thermometer there for years. They might use the thermometer. It's just that more of them are sell now because most people say if you're gone over a certain temperature, more than likely you have a fever. Therefore, them not going to allow you in there to contaminate the other people them in there. It has nothing to do with I put something in your brains. It's madness. It's total. It's paranoia at its highest level. Paranoia at its highest level. You understand? This mask thing. Well, people have been wearing the mask for centuries. Doctors wear masks. 4 hours them in operating theater and them upon the mask. And now, through your ears say you are going to wear a mask now. You say, you don't wear no mask because they might try to control you.
Blessed love people, don't know this is Mr. Vegas, aka Subi. Now, I want to share this reasoning here with you against the better judgment of the people that I surround myself with. They, my people, big them up. They wish that I will stay away from these topics and focus strictly on the music. And I know you as the fans, you wish, some of you wish I would just stick to the music. But that is the same thing like shut up and dribble, or just play ball, and nobody say nothing when it comes down to real issues. And I think after doing music for 21 years, I have evolved. I'm trying to grow. You understand? I don't want to stay stagnant, because stagnation is not something that I really subscribe to. I believe everybody should try to evolve, So with that said, I want to talk about this issue of the whole coronavirus. You understand? Because of course, there must be a voice of reason, as I said before. See? And I want to be a voice of reason. I want to be able to have a contrast to what is out there. If it can help somebody, or if it can save somebody, or if it can enlighten somebody. Because of course, we're in a different era now where, it's not on the corner with it anymore. We are man reason and it stay up on the corner. Now we are reason on a social platform. Where this, you reason right here, so right now, and this reach a China, this reach a Japan, this reach a Europe. You understand? So the thing spread out now because we have internet and we have, social media and all of these things. So, we have to have a voice of reason, somebody we can have a contrast. The people have a different opinion, and people get a different, view on the argument that is being presented. So the coronavirus thing, a lot of people believe that the thing is fake. A lot of people don't believe that coronavirus is real. Well, I do not have a problem with somebody believing that the virus is not real, or if the virus was, created by the government. But what I do think, I think that we should be more responsible when we're putting out certain verbiage, because of course we are influential people. Maybe not me, maybe some other people are influential people, and when they say things, you may subscribe to what they're saying, and that can harm you. You understand? Case in point, if you don't wear a mask, and something is really out there, you can also affect other people. You not wearing a mask can impact other people's lives. And when you look into the hospitals, then you see the nurse, them overwhelmed, the doctors, them overwhelmed. You have some nurses and doctors who cannot even go home because they have to be in quarantine because they were exposed to whatever is out there. See? So I understand that they may be exaggerating the numbers and so forth and so on, but there is something out there. Just like how the Spanish flu was on the land, there is something out there. Just like how smallpox did come and kill off the Indian, the native people, them, and the African people, them. There is something out there. You understand? There is something out there why people with underlying issues are passing away. You understand? If a man have cancer and car lick him down, you're not going to say, yo, a cancer kill him. If a man have cancer, see him and him drop down the stairs and lick him head and dead, you're not going to say the cancer kill him. You're going to say him jump off of the stairs. So some people may have underlying issues that, are passing away, are predominantly the people with underlying issues. Maybe those are the people that are mostly being affected, but it's still something there that is speeding up, the lifespan. You see? So we have to be very, careful what we put out there to the public. We have to be very careful. And this is not to point any finger at any one person. Yeah, because it's what people out there think this thing. A lot of people think the thing fake. The government, the prime minister, the president of America, him think the thing not really until he caught the virus. He caught the virus, but because him having money and him have the doctors and the best doctors them in the world to take care of him, he was out in 3 days. And you may watch that and say, yo, it's not real because the president catch it and nothing happened to him, and Boris Johnson catch it and nothing happened to him. But these persons, they have the best doctors in the world to take care of them. You understand? Did you know that is some aborted fetus them use, do some test, and that was used to take care of the president when the president got the virus. So you now get that cocktail there. Because you're not in that position to get that cocktail. So when we can't get that cocktail there, you have to do the simple things like wear a mask. I think that is something where we can just in case something really out there then you don't believe something out there, but just in case, wear a mask. As a matter of fact, the amount of pollution in the atmosphere, I think we should have practice more mask wearing. You understand? The amount of pollution in the atmosphere right now, because the atmosphere is polluted. Especially when all of the commuting going on. When all this commuting going on, you know, the amount of pollution we are come up from the fossil fuel and all of them things there, you should be wearing a mask. You know, practice wearing mask, you know, because trust me, the amount of things in the atmosphere, you know, it's maybe even more deadly than even this virus what they talk about. It's just that it'll kill you slowly. You see me, I say, so I don't see nothing wrong with wearing mask. Look in China. People wearing masks in China from them born because it's heavily polluted. You see me, I say, doctors, nurses, them work in hospital sometimes 12 hours per day, and them wear their mask. See, some don't think it's going to kill you. Some people say, yo, you go take in back the carbon dioxide where you're supposed to release. And all of these things. I don't think say it is more detrimental for you to wear a mask than not wearing a mask and catch whatever is out there and pass it to your grandmother, and pass it to your mother, and pass it to your father, and pass it to your auntie who is already ill. You understand? So we got to be more responsible. See? And the last thing I want to say, it kind of baffles me that some people that are out there saying this coronavirus is not real and this is a pandemic and all of these things. These same people subscribe to the same religious concept that the same people them where them are curse, the same people them where them are rebuke, the same people them where them are tell you say don't listen to. They are still listening to those people that created all the religious concepts that we are holding on to. You understand? All of the religious concepts that we are holding on to is the same people them created, you know. Is them offspring right now doing it, but are them after them lineage create the whole thing. So if you're going to hold on to religious concept, then you're not talking another conversation here. You understand? If you're going to rebuke, you know, the people them we are create this pandemic, you have to rebuke them from the inception of where them start plan. Because this is not the first pandemic. Religion is a pandemic. You understand? It's one of the biggest pandemic. Religion. That is one of the biggest pandemic. And many of you will come out here and talk about the virus not real. If you check your house right now and check your surroundings, you're heavily invested in the pandemic, the religious pandemics that them put on the earth. You understand? Them just divide it up in some different sections and give some over this a Muslim, and give some over this a Christianity, and give some other region. Guess what I say? But wear a mask. Wear a mask. I don't think it'll go kill you if you wear a mask. See, just in case something out there. And of course, you know, the scientists them, listen to the scientists them. You want to follow nobody and not listen to scientists. Listen to scientists because when you're sick, the scientists them make you can get medication to take care of yourself. They may not be accurate. But listen to the scientists and wear your mask. See? Big up on yourself. That one named Moral Decade Society. See? Hope you enjoy the reasoning.